What's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted it, but remember when I said in that 300 sub video that if you asked me questions, I'd answer them?
I remember. I remember.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another Ask EBar. I know it's been a while. My apologies, but you know, stuff, things, and whatnot. So anyway, let's answer some questions. All right, let's start with this first one here from Brandon Farnan. Hey, EBar, my question is, what were you like in high school? Were you popular or nerdy? And would you rather stay in or go out with friends? You know, I mean, I wasn't like super popular, but I pretty much got along with everybody. You know, didn't really have any problems in high school. And then, you know, I had about 4 or 5 just really close friends that I hung out with a lot. I definitely would rather go out and hang out, but that doesn't really mean like partying. Didn't really party in high school, you know, just kind of went, hung out, played video games, you know, nerdy stuff, I guess. So I guess I was kind of a nerd. All right, next one comes from Last Man Sitting. By the way, go check him out on Facebook, Last Man Sitting. He will keep you updated on wrestling stuff, so check that out. Anyway, congrats on 300, buddy. Thank you. If you were on death row, what would your final meal consist of? Well, I guess for consistency's sake of my YouTube channel, I have to say Taco Bell. And I'll let Drunk EBar explain to you exactly why.
Taco Bell is delicious and I love it, and I love you guys.
All right, next question comes from Queen April. Congratulations on your 300 subs, EBar. Here's my question to you. What is your lifelong dream? Well, my lifelong dream is to run out onto a field during a baseball game. And I did it last year. All right, next question comes from Metallica for Life, 1977. What game are you looking most forward to that's coming out within the next year? Isn't the new Mass Effect, that Andromeda game, coming out next year? That should hopefully be pretty good. That's probably what I'm looking forward to the most. All right, next question comes from CalStar77. 2 questions, EBar. First, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad were you when Aaron added a certain idiot to the scoop? Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, definitely an 11. Okay, and second question, what's your favorite console of all time? Honestly, I would have to have a toss-up between the PlayStation 2 and the Super Nintendo. Both of those systems just had so many terrific games. PS2 possibly had more, I'm really not sure, but both of those I spent a lot of time on. Probably more on those than any other console. Maybe the 360 as well. I mean, I put that in the running just because I spent a shit ton of time playing Halo and a lot of other games. But going back in history, I would have to say PlayStation 2 or Super Nintendo. Good question. Next comes from Muckle3D3 Maggle. Congrats on 300, EBar. Thanks, man. My question is, would you ever consider playing the Persona series, mainly 3, 4, and 5, in the near future? I certainly would consider it. It wouldn't be possible because I don't have a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, which I'm pretty sure is the console that you have to play these games. So, you know, I'll certainly consider it, but it probably will not happen. Next one comes from Jake Le Carpenter. Yo, EBar, have you ever seen the In-Betweeners TV show? Over here in England, it is huge. Was wondering if you ever heard of it and seen it. No, I haven't. I feel like maybe I've heard of it, but definitely haven't seen it, and honestly, I'm not even sure if I've heard of it. So if anybody knows anything about In-Betweeners, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know if it's any good, and if it's worth watching, I might check it out. Next one comes from Eric Luck. I think it's Luck. He told me how to say it one time, but I forgot. I'm not very good with that. But anyway, Eric says, my question is, if there was one place you would like to go in your lifetime, where would you go? You know, I've always kind of wanted to check out Australia for some reason. I really don't know why. It just seems enticing to me. But I'm really not sure about it though, because I know that they have like spiders the size of dogs down there, and I'm not a big fan of spiders in general. So maybe like Tokyo. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's a good question. I think I'll still go to Australia, and then I'll just get somebody that can handle spiders of a large variety before I head down there, and we'll be golden. All right, next question comes from Job Squad TLA. Congrats, EBar. Thank you. 300 subs. Yeah, buddy. Question is, what is your fave movie that was awful but you love to watch? You know, I was kind of thinking about it. I think I'm gonna have to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. The not the new one, not Out of the Shadows or whatever. I haven't even watched that, but the one from the early 90s, like 91, 92. Not a terrific movie in retrospect, but I, as a kid, watched it so many times. Pretty sure if you put it in right now, push play, I could pretty much still quote the entire movie. It's really goofy, really campy. You know, it's got Vanilla Ice in it, and that should say all that needs to be said. It has Vanilla Ice in it. But I still love it. And like I said, I could watch that now. Gotta say, at least it's better than the third Ninja Turtles movie. Next question is from Ash Gretch? Not sure. Sorry if I butchered that. I was a 300 sub, LOL, true story. That is a true story, I remember. Hey, EBar, what are your favorite foods, and are you a good cook? Well, you know, favorite foods, I do like tacos, honestly. I do like, Mexican food in general is pretty delicious, in my opinion. Also like Italian food. You know, it's a vast array of things that I enjoy. And am I a good cook? God, no. If the recipe is boiling water and then putting something in that, you know, I could probably handle it. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend feeding any type of food that I prepared to anybody. All right, next question comes from Rory Chubb. Congrats, EBar. Thank you, Rory. My question is, what is your favorite Ninja Turtle series? The 90s one, the early 2000s one, or the current one? My favorite Ninja Turtle series is, without question, the one from the late 80s throughout the 90s. You know, that's what I grew up with, so it just holds a special place for me. I know that it's pretty campy and over the top most of the time, but I love it. But that's not to say that the early 2000s one or this current one is bad. I think that they're both very good, actually. But as for my favorite, definitely Old School Turtles.
Cowabunga! Cowabunga! Cowabunga!
All right, this next question is from K What's Her Face, who always gives me roughly 1 billion questions. So, just going with 90s pop culture. It's when I grew up. Love it. When was the last time you did the Macarena? Also, if you haven't, then take a good look at the lyrics. Makes you question why this song got played so much for grade schoolers. I don't know the lyrics. I will take a closer look. But the last time I did the Macarena was in grade school. It was, we were doing it in PE. I don't, like, it's not that active. Like, I feel like playing dodgeball or basketball or any other things that we did in PE was more active than this. And for some reason, teachers around that time were just like, whoa, holy shit, dude. There's a dance, and it's real easy. So let's make the kids do it. I don't get it. But, you know, I didn't write it either. Did I ever figure out what a zig-a-zig-ga was? Or were the Spice Girls just making stuff up? You know, I think it's that thing of when you wrap a midget in a carpet and, like, never mind. I was going for something, but I couldn't think of anything. No, I have no clue what the fuck that means. They were definitely making shit up. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You tell me. I was never able to find her. I did look extensively. Okay? Furbies or Gremlins? Gremlins, hands down. Never fucked with Furbies. I'm sorry if you guys love Furbies. I'm sorry if the Furby camp is going to come after me. But I just don't like them. Okay? They're fucking creepy. At least Gremlins, they're creepy on purpose. Furbies are creepy just because they're fucking creepy. How long were you able to keep a Tamagotchis or knockout? Wow. Oh. I certainly had one. That was like a keychain. I don't know exactly how long. I just remember being real disappointed whenever I looked at it and it had died, because it was like a dog and it was like it was just the dog's face and a halo, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I don't know how long, but I definitely was sad whenever it did die. Have you ever worn Jinkos or knockoff? Yes, in junior high. Oh my god, I did have Jinkos. Just unnecessarily wide pant legs. Like, we're not talking like, you know, bell bottoms in the 70s. The shit was, you could fit easily both your legs into one pant leg and still have a lot of room. Like, it was ridiculous. But for some reason they were awesome. Why were they awesome? I can't. Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera? I think we're gonna go Britney. You know, Christina was good too in the day, but I feel like Britney was just on another level. Backstreet Boys are in sync. For my money, Backstreet Boys. And now you'll stop. Okay, thank you. Lots of good questions, though. Thank you, Kay. All right, next question comes from MKG Entertainment. Great YouTube channel. Talks about wrestling, talks about video games. Cool stuff. You'll like it. Go subscribe to him. Kill, Marry, Bang, Bailey, Sasha, Paige, and go. Well, obviously, I'm going to marry Bailey. Anybody that has seen any Scoop videos or anything with me knows that I love Bailey. Oh, wow. I guess that I would... Whew. This is a tough one. This is tough. You know what? If it's just for a bang, wow, it's really breaking my heart. But I think I'd bang Paige and kill Sasha. I'm sorry. I just feel like Paige could probably... You know what? Won't get into it. But yeah, that's my choices. All right, and our last question comes from Ultra34. Hey, EBar, congrats on 300 subs, man. Thank you. For your Q&A, what do you think about the new miniature NES coming out with 30 built-in games? Will you get it? Yeah, I think that it's pretty sweet. It's a good price point for what it is. It's got the HDMI connection, but, you know, I'm not sure. Whenever I first saw it, I was like, well, that's an obvious purchase. Now I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, you know, it's 30 games. You can't add anything to it, although I'm sure people will figure out how pretty quickly. But I just, you know, I don't know. I could easily play all of those games without buying that. So I'm not sure. It would be cool to have, though. Do you play PS4, and if so, what games? I don't have a PS4, so no, I don't play it. What do you think of Tupac? Arguably the greatest of all time, as far as rap game goes. As of yesterday, it's been 20. Well, now it's been much longer because I took so long to make this video. Also, have you watched Eddie Murphy Raw? It's one of my favorite stand-ups of all time. Thanks in advance. You know, I thought that I had, but I actually went back and looked, and Raw, he's got like a purple suit on, and I was thinking of a red suit, so I'm not sure. I feel like I would have had to come across it at some point since I was born in the 80s. But I'll go back and watch it again. It's got to be worth it. No, but thank you, Ultra. All right, then, guys, that's it. If you asked something and I didn't answer it, it was either because I have already answered that in the previous Ask EBar, so go check those out, or it was just redundant. So, other than that, guys, I just want to thank you all so much again for supporting me, for watching my videos, everything. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. You know, I guess I'll just keep on keeping on. Like this video if you liked it at all. Just give it a thumbs up. It's a one click, a clickety click. Tell your friends, you know what I mean? We got to spread the word, the good word of EBar to everybody. So, you know, while I appreciate you all coming, if we don't tell other people about it, then no one else is ever going to know, and it'll only be an exclusive club, and it's going to be members only, and then remember what happened to them. Anyway, thanks, guys. I will see you all very soon. Just keep checking out the stuff that I put up, and I'll do my best to entertain y'all. Until later, peace.